What's going on, everybody? Matt here again, this time with another customer commission. Once again, a Graflex 2.0. This one is for Robert. Robert, your saber is finally all done. This one took a little bit longer than I would have liked, simply due to outside interference. The saber build itself went perfectly fine. Everything's all done. Robert wanted a saber for photo shoots and things like that. So I have the Vader's Vault 1-inch kit installed in this. I have gone ahead and sanded down the nubs on the inside of the bunny ears. That way your blade goes in and out a lot easier and doesn't distort the bunny ears at all. I have ground down the back side of the brass pins and all the screws that stick up so that it slides in and out nice and easy. We have the Graflex shop red buttons. These are the older style. I believe the newer ones, the latest batch, are a little more screen accurate to a vintage Graflex. But these are both blade retention screws that I have cut down to the proper depth. We have the Graflex shop brass pins installed rather than the stock ones from the 2.0 kit. We have the Sloth Furnace Empire Strikes Back version 2 clamp card installed. I'm not sure if you can see the difference. The version 2 has rounded, get that to focus, there we go, has rounded gold contacts rather than the version 1 has squared, still with the silver solder. Robert wanted the Empire Strikes fashion, but he did not want the Mylar tape, so that has been omitted. All the standard screws in the grips and everything. The standard kit D-ring, no pommel cap or anything like that. I have put Teflon on the threads of the pommel to properly lock it in place. I have also modified the clamp as I normally do. That way you can open it and it spins and you can tighten it down if you want to. But I have it set perfectly right now that it holds the clamp card in place. I do have just a tiny dab of E6000, so if you want to remove the clamp card for any reason, it should be fairly simple to just a little bit of pressure forward and it should come right free. But I have modified the clamp so that you can spin this, but as soon as you lock it down and you feel that nice click, now your bottom half is nice and locked in place, and your grip and your clamp and your D-ring are all nice and perfectly aligned. We have the KR Sabers version 3 1-inch blade plug here. Now I have tried to test fit this. I need to sand this a little more. I have sanded down, like I said, all of the area inside here, but this blade plug still fits ridiculously tight. So I just need to take just a minute and sand down the outside of the blade plug a little bit to get it to fit a little better, and that will be done when I send it to you. I just wanted to get this video done and online tonight. So if we go inside, we can open this up. Robert wanted the Goth3Design Knight chassis with crystal reveal, as you can see here. Now it does feature, if I can get this on camera, it does feature a real quartz crystal, and this has the brass rods, of course, and this is custom painted by myself. I used a new method for painting the outer and inner chassis, and I think it came out really well. It's just spray paint, but the paint that I used, I think in person, looks more metallic-y, not like a pure metal, but it is more metallic-y, and as you can see, the finer details of the crystal chamber and some of the accents. And I custom mixed some copper for just some very small accents around it, a ring on the outer edge, and just some gold and silver. He wanted it simple and elegant, and I think it came out very nice. And Robert, I hope you were happy with the way that it came out. I have installed in the Nano Biscotti version 3, I have the Bespin 2 and Dagobah HD sound fonts for the true Empire Strikes Back feel. So if we just go ahead and give the kill key a twist, and of course you don't have to remove the kill key, just give it a little twist and you will hear the boot sound. There we go. We have the premium speaker installed. So for maximum sound, I will go ahead and put this back on. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to right now because Robert wanted something a little special. He didn't want clamp card activation or red button. So with the Vader's Vault kit, we have the new slide switch on the side here, and he actually wanted that as the main activation. So that is the main activation button, and these both are just dummies, and there's nothing under the clamp. He also wanted the crystal chamber crystal to be wired up to the main LED, so we can see that now. As you can see, it's a very nice blue. I found a crystal that fit perfectly, and we are running a blue tri-cree. No white, no flash on clash. This is going to be used mainly for photos and things like that. So he wanted it very, very bright on camera. So it is a triple blue tri-cree with no flash on clash. It does, of course, have kind of a shimmer on clash. Let's see if I can get it to demonstrate that. You can see just a little bit that the blues do flicker on contact. And so does the crystal. There is no flash on clash for the crystal either. But I think it all came out very nice, albeit took a little bit longer than I would have liked. So that just screws back on. Go until it stops, and then simply back it off. Line up your grips and your D-ring, and the clamp keeps everything nice and locked in place. So as I said, just the side switch. And with that triple blue, it is very bright. I'm not going to point it directly at the camera so I don't blind anybody. But we do have all the swing sounds, clash sounds, and of course power down. Now if we move on to the Dagobah HD sound font, just hold it down for a couple seconds.
What's in there? Only what you take with you.
And this one is noticeably quieter, but that's only because I have yet to find a sound font that is as loud as Bespin 2. That is my personal favorite sound font, and the sound level you get with it is just fantastic. So this one is noticeably quieter. But the cool thing about this sound font is you get some of that Bespin animal noise in the background of the swings and clashes. So it's just a little something different. Of course, all the sound fonts are interchangeable, and it's very easy to do so if you don't like the ones that are pre-installed. So that is Robert's Empire Strikes Back Graflex 2.0, and of course you will get the saber, you will get your blade plug, which will be installed. I will make sure that is sanded down and slides in and out nice and easily. You will also get your remainder of your unused parts, as well as the 3.7 volt battery charge, smart charger from Solo's Hold. So that will all be shipped out to you ASAP. I hope that you're happy with it. If you have any problems, be sure to let me know, and I'll get it taken care of as quickly as possible. So that's about it, guys. Thank you all for watching, and may the Force be with you.